welcome to Chloe the Dev Unfiltered. We've rebranded, like I said, so to Marma J Mondays. We're just going to talk about all things Marma J. Marma J is a community token. I don't really love the name meme token. Meme seems a bit too joking. I mean, Marma J is not meant to be serious whatsoever as a token. We'll talk a bit more about the Marma J token today. Talk a bit more about, why the token got created, what's it meant to be used for, what's the purpose of it all. Maybe you've received some Marma J before. Maybe you've seen it trading, or you've seen X posts about it or tweets about it. So we're going to talk a bit more about that today. So my name is Chloe. I am a researcher. That's probably the best term I can use for myself. A learner, educator. This live stream weekly is my main form of showcasing my research. I also run a few nonprofits in Canada and Antigua. I advise on a few different Web3 projects as well. I also project manage my own project these days as well, which I'll dig into a bit more on Fridays. And so I'm going to start doing streams this week, Mondays and Fridays, hopefully the same time. Actually, it can't. Hopefully the same time, 10 a.m. AST, EST, Toronto time. And the first thing I usually try and do is harvest, because this is the first thing I do when I interact with Web3, is generally to interact with my wallet, just to see how things are doing. Can I still log in? Even if I'm not really using the blockchain much that day, I generally try to, at least engage with this part. Wait. It still seems like there's so much here. That doesn't seem correct. I feel like didn't I just harvest? Let's refresh and see. So yeah, it was a UI issue. There was no way. I just harvested. Awesome. But in my balance, I have 0.143 million tokens. So yeah, the first thing I go do is check in on my wallet, do some harvesting, interact. As I said, it's generally, I think, free once a day, from my understanding. So I generally try and just harvest once a day. After that, I generally might check in on, the price of Near the wallet. So Near's at 528. I love crypto because things are so volatile. I'm definitely not a trader by any means, but I definitely enjoy how assets can change their value, at least in relation to fiat, quite quickly. Arguably, one Near is still worth one Near. If you wanted to mint a smart contract on Mintbase, for example, for minting your NFTs, it would have costed you 3.5 Near yesterday, 3.5 Near today. But the only difference is that might look different to the user. If Near's at $1, that only costs $3.50 to make an NFT store. Awesome. Maybe everyone can get involved. All of a sudden, if Near goes to $10, that's $35 just to make a Mintbase smart contract. So all of a sudden, the way you think about building on chain changes a little bit. A little bit of a tangent. Anyways, price of Near around 528. Price of Marma J around 3. Wow, down quite a bit. Around 383. And ST Near at 687. So quite a big dip in the market. Who knows? Multiple reasons for all these things. That I think will be a bit interesting. Again, I'm not going to go through every single thing. Each week I introduce a new topic. I try and go a bit deeper into it. But when I've already introduced topics, I try and just do a very high-level overview. So again, this is Delta Trade. It allows you to deposit tokens. Again, not financial advice. Please, only deposit funds into this that you're willing to lose. But you can, for example, go to Marma J Near. You can join the trading competition. So, for example, right now, so you can just test this out and technically probably earn a profit. Again, not financial advice. But as an example, ranking right now, this is me, Marma J Small, ChloeTheDev.near. So right now, currently, I'd be earning 2.2 Marma J for what I put up. Marma J Bros. Not sure exactly who put this up, but that's great. Someone else put it up with an address. Ooh, can creep it out and go on Near blocks and all that fun stuff. I kind of won't creep it out on the stream because that's no fun. But if other people well, I dig in, of course, you can go to Pikes Peak and all that fun stuff, our related addresses. But there's already a reward established for these users for trading. And so if you have no clue what we're talking about, Delta Trade, there's documentation here. So again, log in up here on the right-hand side. I'm logged in with my Meteor account. I'm logged in with chloethedev.near. You can buy an NFT to improve. So there's a whole documentation, contract security, implementation, where's liquidity coming from, airdrops, gachapons. Read through all this before touching the platform with actual finances is my suggestion. And honestly, again, I would only deposit anything into here that you're 100% willing to lose. Okay, so maybe we'll do some Marma J giveaways today, for example. And we'll talk about like the minimum size you could put into a trade. And so yeah, maybe we'll distribute some Marma J today, and people can sell half the Marma J and try it out. It would be cool. But anyways, you log in here with your Marma J account. You can refer other people. So I guess I can copy my referral link, and I guess I can drop it here. Clearly, I usually don't drop referral links to my personal accounts, but this is clearly that unfiltered. We're just kind of having fun and doing things. So hey, if you want to test it out, you can feel free to delete the chloethedev.near at the end and just not use my or use your own account. Here's a trick for crypto stuff. You can usually use your own account or use a second account that you have. So just sign up with both accounts using the referral ID of like an account that you already have or whatever. Anyways, feel free to use mine also if to test it out. Here you can check out lots of things. Again, I would suggest the bottom of this, the docs first. Please, I don't would always do that, I'll be perfectly honest, but I would definitely suggest, is there any rewards from the referral? I assume so. Where you would find that information is in the docs, and I would usually just search referral. Feed, referral, rebate. Okay, so I'm not going to read through all this because it seems relatively straightforward for referral, rebate, but I'm not going to read through the whole thing. But here you go. I'll drop the link here again. Nedlar. Great question. And there you go. I need to start getting everyone to drop their new accounts in the chat, or like I need to have like a giveaway for if your like YouTube name is a .near. I'll like give one Marma J a day or something, because it's so much easier. Because I memorized some of the your guys' new accounts, but they always change with where you want stuff sent. But anyways, the bot takes fees. Again, I'll go quickly back to Delta Trade. You can check out the market. There's lots of different markets. Grid for now is the only trading strategy. Other trading strategies coming soon. Personally, again, not financial advice. My favorite is the DCA, dollar cost averaging. Basically just means at a set interval. So maybe you put $1,000 into a smart contract and you say every day at the exact same time, purchase the exact same amount, $10, like 10 USDC of near, and just do that for the next 5 years. Like that's probably over time, just looking at most coins, most stocks, most everything, it just tends to be the best strategy. You don't touch anything. You just keep depositing a tiny bit of, crypto into your account. Rebalancing pretty much, just kind of like if you're holding USDC and near, let's say near was going down a bit now, it would have sold near to hold more USDC, right? Which you could see, you can imagine now if you sold all your near a week or two ago, even if you love near, that's arguably better, right? We're not financial advice, because now you could buy more of it and you could just buy more of that near back, right? So I know that's technically trading, but even if someone was just like, I want more near because I really care about near, and so I want to keep like a few hundred USDC or some USDC here to kind of rebalance from near to USDC as the prices are changing. For example, a lot of people who had USD sitting there, even though if they love near, might be able to buy near lower now and hope that it goes up to sell and rebalance a part of their portfolio like that. I like grid trading strategies. The reason Marma J is pegged to ST near is so that grid strategies could work. Obviously, the Marma J token is quite a what's it called? An experiment. So that again, we'll talk a bit more about Marma J. I will drop the link for the Marma J token on marmaj.org in the chat for those that want to just read up quickly. Check it out on you can see the token smart contract on the Explorer. Actually, we've got to change this link to near. Oh gosh, this link probably doesn't work. Yep, it goes to the Explorer selector. Yeah, it's discontinued. So now you can choose Pike Peak or Mirror Blocks. That's fine. You could check out, how to get involved. Actually, you can see the original. Actually, yeah, this is pretty cool. So you can see some of the original proposals of like what was going on and how we got involved with DeFi on chain. You could see that we used to have a lot of interesting pools, right? Like we bridged over Gitcoin. We had Gitcoin pairs with Marma J, Ref pairs with Marma J, Wrapped ETH back in the day. So there's some history there as well. It was always meant to be an experiment. And there's most meme coins you see have billions or trillions of tokens. We went the complete opposite way, even with the Bitcoin way. Just like 21,000, so not even 21 million or whatever, but 21,019 tokens. Obviously, just more of a small scale experiment of how these systems work in a smaller community or smaller ecosystem. But again, there's price charts. Actually, that didn't. Actually, oh yeah, they delisted us because lack of liquidity on CoinGecko. So rude. We're staying on CoinMarketCap, I think. Let's see. Yeah, because it's funny. Oops. Because CoinGecko listed it, CoinMarketCap listed it, and then CoinGecko delisted it, and now CoinMarketCap still has the information, which I think is quite funny. But yeah, you can see, how much value there's been. Not much, for example. The most traded pair is Marma J ST Near on Ref Finance. But this is the information. So, for example, again, this is not financial advice, and this is such low liquidity that this isn't reasonable, but bots are doing this. So if you want to know how bots work, I guess this is useful for arbitrage. So you can see the price of Marma J on this pair is actually $4.50. So what someone can do, a bot usually, for this amount of trading, the reason there's $16 of volume here is because a bot is buying Marma J here and selling it here. Where even here, DAI Marma J, there's $2 of volume because a bot usually is trading small amounts of Marma J or DAI and getting better rates somehow on the Marma J pairs and trading to other pairs. So you can see all these different prices. Again, like some of these are like a few cents of trading. As long as it makes profit, the bot will just automatically do the trade. And so yeah, that's generally the market of the Marma J token for those that might care. A little bit about Ref Finance because that's where where most of the liquidity is, and a little bit of a farming guide as well. So we're gonna add a Delta trade guide to this. Currently, there is a farm for the Marma J token, so that there's low fees on the actual pool. The farm has 26.61% APR. The rewards are mostly in Marma J, to be perfectly honest. So it's kind of just more Marma J going out, and I'm sure these rewards will actually probably drop soon because we're not gonna. From the Marma J Foundation, like more personal standpoint, we're not gonna keep just distributing like thousands of dollars at a few weeks ago for this month. Now it's probably more like $1,500 or whatever. Still, it's a lot of funding to continue giving out in this way. We've been doing it for years. Actually, we used to give out quite a lot of tokens, and we've kind of been slowly doing. I think at one point we were giving 16 different types of tokens. We actually maxed out the amount. It was 20 before. It was 30 something before, 32, and then we had 20 tokens or above 16. Or we had a lot in the rewards. I can't remember the exact. It was a lot. And then they upgraded the Ref Finance smart contracts and only allowed 16 tokens. So I think we had 12 to 16 at that point. And we've slowly dwindled down. For example, when you go to... actually, I should add some liquidity to show you guys how it works anyways. So let's say we wanted to add 8.19 Marma J of liquidity. You would need 8.19 Marma J. You would need an equal value of ST near in the pool. So however the pool balances that value, that's how this equation is working out. It's automatic. So if I want to do 1 Marma J, this is the rate. 1 Marma J is 0.56 ST near, right? We can go to ref. We can, okay, let's close this for a second. We can swap to ST near, and we can see 1 Marma J is 0.56, right? So this is where the price is coming from. And it's actually changing as we go. So now it's 0.564, and I was going to pay 0.565, right? But it's constantly going to change. And so if I wanted to add liquidity, that's how I would do it. And I would earn fees automatically on this liquidity. Now, it's not going to be very much fees. The pool is only taking 0.19% fees on every trade, and there's not very many trades. This was on purpose to make the bots have an easier time. We have a very, very, very low fee pool so that the bots don't have to worry about fees when they trade Marma J. They can just trade directly Marma J through ST near. We're giving more volume to ST near and then to the other token and just supporting the ecosystem. That is why there's a low fee. We've done some experiments about capital efficiency. And like in my opinion, the number one way to get higher liquidity, or higher liquidity volume on your pool that you're creating is, first of all, if you want more money from the pool, more capital efficiency, higher fees. Bots will always trade through your pool, even if real people don't. And just by having liquidity there, people will trade, you'll earn fees. So like 0.8% fee, 1% fee, it all actually works fine. People will still trade it. It's in my opinion, it's like bad practice to go above a certain percent of fee. I think the max I've done for a real pool is 0.819% fees. And that to me is extremely high. But anyway, see the fee here is 0.819. I'll go through the famine real quick, but you could also see liquidity pools, and I'll kind of just show the classic pools once it opens up. One second, I have too many ref tabs open for sure. It's actually quite funny. Ref always slows down my computer, but classic pools. But yeah, so just small tidbit. If you're ever on ref and it's not working, you're having a really hard time, check if you have 2 or 3 ref tabs open. Sometimes if there's high, right now, for example, the price of near is changing a lot. So the RPC, you can check the RPC speeds at the bottom here of the page. It's right up, my face is right over it. So let me put my face in a random spot. But here at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you can see the RPC speeds. And maybe I can even, it's actually already zoomed in a little bit, but let's zoom in a little bit more potentially. As you can see here, the different RPC speeds. And so apparently the official beta RPC is at 65 milliseconds. That's not correct. It's at 219. Anyways, when the price of near is changing a lot of trades are going through, a lot of transactions are going through the network. Let's go back to the official. Usually the official RPC is the fastest. So we're going to stick to that. We have multiple ref pages open. A lot of times, in my opinion, ref will just stop working. Like your device will stop getting resources to the page. So yeah, I have 3 ref pages open right now, and I doubt all 3 of them will open. Maybe we're fine for now. So here, we can search Marma J, and you can see that, for example, actually, what's going on here? 0%, 0 fees. Okay, that it was just wrong on the page. I was very confused. So you can see, for example, okay, well, it's annoying it's not showing on the page. Let's try again. Because that's difficult to assess. Yeah, so it's just not showing for some reason. But anyways, Marma J ST near has $66,000 USD. So as you can see here, Marma J ST near has a 0.19% fee, has $66,000 locked, and only has 72 hours of volume, right? So in every way, not very capital efficient. Okay, Marma J USDC paired to a stable coin that lots of other pairs are trading through. It would be better if the what's it called? sorry, I have to go to the limit order. It would be, if limit orders went through USDC native, it'd be even better. But currently, for some reason, they all go, oh, we have near USDC. So we have one. And so because of this, because we have near USDC, we have so much USDC volume, this pair gets a lot of volume. So as we can see, with $66,000, we had $72 of volume. With $8,000 on this pool, right, we had today, let's say $167 of volume. So quite a little bit more volume with quite a lot less liquidity. Oh, this account has liquidity. Interesting. I didn't even know that was happening. Oh yeah, I did know. Can't check the... I mean, I can do the math on it. Like based on the volume and the fees, how much was earned. 0.81, like 1% of this. So like $16. Maybe less, so $15 maybe. So again, just quick overview. If the page decides it wants to load for us. There you go. So with $66,000 and a 0.19% fee on a pair with a token that's not as liquid, right? Not as many pairs against it. We're earning 0.06%. And I think it tells you the value, I'm pretty sure, of how much, 11 cents was earned, okay? So that is how you can think about capital. How efficient is the capital, the funds that are locked up here? So this 8,000 Marma J, how efficient is it if it's earning 11 cents a day? Whereas a lot less Marma J is paired to the USDC and it's earning $15 a day. So again, you can see that generally pairing Marma J with USDC is a lot more capitally efficient. The percent fee of 0.81 is not deterring the bots. There's still a lot more volume on this pool than there is on the low volume, the low fee pool. But the low fee still attracts more bots, even, I wish it could do more, but we need more ST or USDC liquidity for that to happen probably. And if you look at ST near, there's probably no ST. Yeah. So the issue is you have ST near Meta, which is very weird because anyway, it's not going to go there. The Marma J ST near farm is the largest ST near or pool is the largest ST near pool on ref, aside from, again, Meta, which doesn't have any. Meta is kind of interesting, I guess. It's a good thing you can buy it and lock it up, but it's kind of it's MP down now. We went through that a few weeks ago and last week. And Oct is not a token anywhere, so this 6,000 of Oct is no longer arguably of value. Pembroke also shut down, so the bear market was ruthless. Pembroke also shut down. OIN also shut down, and this is not a real token. This is USDCE. It's $91 in here. So you can see there's not really any liquidity. Marma J is kind of the only pool that has liquidity there, which causes the value to be so low. There's not really a market for this, for ST near, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. But yeah, it shows that if you instead paired ST near to USDC and Meta to USDC, you'd actually have more trade going through both of those tokens, and the pool would actually earn money. So instead of here, we can see, okay, for some reason, okay, this looks silly. Yeah, I don't know. It said it was $10 million of volume on the 15th. Like, what does that even mean? Maybe someone removed that much liquid. I don't even know what that means. That looks silly. That's $600 of volume currently. I mean, this is I can't even look at that chart. Anyways, but that's a bit more about the Marma J token. Heavyweight talked about it much before, so just wanted to dig into it a bit. To go back to what we were talking about, once you log into Delta Trade, you'll be able to use the Gachapon. The Gachapon. Oops. Okay, I already claimed a little bit. Oh, wow. Someone earned $7 worth. Snap. My total claim is 20. This is cool. You can see your history now. So far, I've earned 22 cents from this Gachapon. Actually, you know what? I take back anything bad I might have said about the Gachapon thing. That's pretty cool. I probably paid less than that in gas, probably. And these tokens are meme tokens, fun little community altcoins. So if they go up or down or whatever, I don't really care. And hopefully, right, with meme coins, you're hoping that one of them goes to the moon or whatever, So why not? I've earned 22 cents. That's actually way more than I thought. Less than before. Sad times. So you can view there. So you can see like the highest amount people have earned in rewards. You know what? Maybe I'll add Marma J to Gachapon. I don't like. This is pretty cool. So maybe we'll add Marma J to Gachapon. But we have to actually fix the Marma J token first. So that's something I wanted to talk about too. So in my dashboard, you can see my 3 vaults that are open. All 3 of them not doing very well. You can see, we can see why, but first we're going to go to the pair, just make sure we're in range. So yeah, we are in range. And as you can see, this is, again, should be quite obvious. We talked about this already. Actually, interesting. Looks like it went up and then came back down. But anyways, there's not enough volatility. So, over the past, where are we? It was only 2 days ago. I want to do it for a week. So let's change the time on it to the 15-minute chart. This will be a bit more helpful. Here we go. So last week we were trending a bit lower. Not much there, honestly. It was very, actually, let's go even bigger. 30-minute chart. Actually, it's okay. This might be hopefully helpful. So this is when we launched anyway. So when we launched, right, there was the big sell-off. We'll start from there to 0.7. Up to 0.2, down to 0.7, up to 0.73. Okay, 0.7, 0.72, 0.71, right? 0.73. So it just ranges in this level. So if there was no liquidity, then potentially there would be the ability to get a trade in and have a box trading strategy that always just sold or bought a bunch of Marma J at 0.7 and then sold it at 0.3, right? Bought it at 0.7, sold it at 0.3 for near, and you can see how that can keep getting you more near tokens, right? And that is the purpose of Marma J, again, in a small scale, right? If it keeps having every 12 hours, there should be some sort of increase in value to Marma J, right? Without much liquidity taking it out. And so there should always be bots that want to kind of take that value, right? In other pairs. Also, if the near token price goes down, Marma J token price kind of tries to fight that because it's pegged towards stables a bit. But then eventually, that profit gets eaten away by bots as well. So, but the low this time was 0.71. Okay, I think something went up to, looks like maybe touched 0.4, barely. It's not even. Oh yeah, so the high was 0.3 on the day. So now we're seeing a tiny bit of a higher high. I guess the low was about the same, 0.7. But you can see it as near token price goes down, the ratio of Marma J near hopefully starts trending up. Again, not financial advice. So yeah, when you come up to ref, you can, log in, maybe use a new account if you don't trust the platform yet, right? So you can send some of those tokens to a new account, log into ref with that new testing account if you'd like. But you can come up here, you can type in Marma J, if it was 0.819, you can hit max. The balance should be here, right? You can click the balance to tag it all, or you can just hit 0.819. Then remember you want to do some farming, so 0.3, right? You'll get this amount of near. If you wanted to go to ST near for some farming, let's say maybe you sold 0.3 or 0.4, half of the Marma J, you'd be able to then get 0.22 ST near, and we will continue. I do have some shares, remember from earlier when I took some Marma J, I took some ST near, I put it together into a pool, added liquidity. Now I can take those shares from the liquidity pool and I can stake them. And you can kind of see a little a return on investment ROI calculator that shows you, okay, well, over the next month, you'll earn about 2.1% ROI. The value of the rewards will be about $1.38. And these are the reward tokens. 0.3 Marma J and 0.3 ref. So again, you're not earning that much. This is again just to learn about these things. So if we distribute some Marma J to the community, obviously you can just sell it, get some more near, use that near hopefully to explore the ecosystem. If you want to sell it for USDC or go to Binance and do that, that's great too. But maybe you want to also test out, maybe you've never farmed before. And so maybe you want to test that out. So again, I'm going to stake the entire amount. It'll go back to my MetaPool Meteor wallet, sorry. And we are now farming.
Yeah, that's actually true. No.
Okay, so I have around $63 of value in there. I can already come out and see my rewards of what I've earned. I can already start to claim them if I'd like. And so it's automatic that you can start claiming. Once you have some rewards, you can hit claim. It'll go back to the wallet. I'm not going to do this because the fees will be higher than the rewards, right? If I go to transaction details, it's going to do all from my account. It's going to claim the rewards based on, this is the pool. The pool is at 553. So if you can see that there, the at 553 is the pool, right? Farm 553. And I don't want to lose that. There you go. And that's what's happening. It's going to the contract. It's finding 553. And for the count, close the dev.near, it's withdrawing all the rewards. And so I'm going to wait until the UI shows a little more value there. So maybe next week or the week after, we can see some rewards here. But that's farming Marma J. Okay, so I will pin you. This is Delta Trade. So Ref Finance allows you to, it's an AMM, automated market maker. You deposit liquidity, people can trade against that liquidity. They also allow limit orders. I did want to quickly show app.ref. It seems to be to do an airdrop. I already closed it and now it's not showing up anymore. Sad times. What's this one? 35% APY. I think that's not happening anymore. Yeah, it's 14% now. But nice marketing. No, there was some airdrop announcement, but it's not orderly. It said like you must sign up to orderly. I don't think I signed up on Close the Dev, so I'll do it here quickly, just so I could show what I'm talking about. I have not looked into it too much yet. I did it on my other accounts like Chloe.near and marmaj.near. I just haven't done it here yet. Orderly is kind of what manages the limit orders for Ref. I think they're also trying to maybe help out with Burrow. Not sure. But basically, I'm registering on Orderly now so that I can do spots, futures. So if you want to do like different types of trading, feel free. I usually don't. But they have like perpetuals for BTC, ETH, Near, Woo. They have limit orders. So yeah, limit orders and then perps for a few large assets. I know some people love those types of things. Feel free. So these are all my assets. I can deposit some Near into this platform, and then same way as Delta Trade, you deposit your tokens into a platform that allows you to use them in certain ways. So yeah, you can deposit some long, for example, into the platform. Why do I have long? I don't even know. I don't know. Because of the gachapon. There you go. So that's just, I do not see anything about the orderly airdrop. I'm assuming we'll have to deposit some tokens to airdrop as well. I mean, the whole page, again, I'll drop the link again. It's kind of, it tries to show a lot more information about the Marma J token. We went through a lot of different stuff. We went through kind of Delta Trade, how it works. Right now, I'm kind of in the process of looking at what it says is my most profitable bot here. This is the one with the most number of grids, so it does seem like more grids was more profitable. which I did think was, I love more grids. I've earned 0.3 near, so not, I did, you know, not much. Marma J small, I tried to make the range smaller, but we used less grids. And those profits down across the board because we're pegged to near. And so the US dollar profit always is going to go down, obviously, because near went down. Marma J's pegged to near, Marma J went down, and USDC stayed the same price at $1. So this one, if I close my vault, I would hope, and you know, that maybe I'll try on this small one. This one was just a tester one. I wanted to see if it would get much profit. This one was going from 0.71 to 0.73, so it was definitely too small. I might recreate this one. Less number of grids, but higher quantity. It seems like it did make some trades and some profit, but if we look at the record, we can also see the trade history. And it didn't do very many trades. Seems like it actually almost couldn't trade at all. And so maybe the size of the trades is still too big. So we're gonna close the Marma J 10G. I'm not gonna claim, and I'm gonna see if it does the claim. Hey there, is it Marma J Gaming? That's what I want to say. So hey there, how are you? If you have a near account, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I'll be distributing 0.819 Marma J to I suppose everyone who puts their near account in the chat. Currently, I am testing to see if I close grid bots. Oops, it closed it automatically. That was okay. It refunded not much. 0.03 near in storage. Let's see. Execution plan. So it closed the bot. It transferred apparently my storage back. It took out the wrapped near. Oh gosh, what was that? Okay, sorry. Now it's just the UI is working better. We called the close bot. We closed the grid bot. Reset empty. Sorry. So we had 15 wrapped near. We had. Okay, so it did claim my revenue, which was only. That was the small amount. But wait. Oh, maybe they add the revenue to your storage. Maybe? Anyways, withdraw started. Yeah, so it cleared my revenue. And then the refund. Okay, so the revenue's here. The refund is here. The refund's larger. Yeah, the refund's a sizable amount. The revenue was tiny. Makes sense. So it withdrew it all. It kind of added those values together. Withdraws it all. 15 near because it unwrapped my near Fermi, right? It burned all of that wrapped near in the wrap.near contract, gave us out this match, and then it withdrawed it to grid.delta trade. And yeah, so here's the 15 near to grid.delta trade, and then it just sends it to close.near. Here. After withdraw near, and then it takes the whole value, so now it's 15.7, because here it was okay, yeah, 15.75, 2.75. Okay, there's all the receipts. Okay, there's all the receipts. Fun. Okay. Awesome. Let me just quickly go to near. Okay, it's supposed to return, unless there was no Marma J in the bought. Yeah, okay. 0 Marma J, I invested 15.57. So the initial investment was 4 point, I like that. So it does show the initial. So I want the reference for Delta Trade. Okay. Awesome. Let me duplicate this. Refer, copy link. Here you go. Feel free to come in. Use that gachapon. Get those. In my opinion, again, make a new account maybe. Log in with your new account. At least use the gachapon. Get some free tokens, and maybe try Delta Trade out a bit later. But there's the referral link again. So the initial investment was 4.38 Marma J, 12.56 near, and now it's all in near. It basically sold out of Marma J and didn't end up being able to buy anything back. So this should no longer be open. That should be closed. Perfect. Marma J small. Now that we know closing the vault does claim, you're going to do the one transaction to close and claim. Again, this one's not a good range. We should be a bit lower, probably at point. Honestly, at this point, I went 0.69 just to make sure you catch the lowest dip, which was one of the first ones I created is 0.69. And I went too high on the first one, although I would go higher than 0.45, even though that's been the highest for a while. Actually, 0.45 might be fun. So let's just close the vault. Maybe we'll do 0.45. Whenever I do this, I have to recheck. We gotta check how much USDC we actually get out of this bot. Okay, so it seems like everything's been working. So we're not gonna really check too much. But with that Marma J small, the initial investment was 65 Marma J, 25 near. Now we have 40 Marma J, 30, 43 near. What I'm personally though is not showing me my total profit in USD. I want to see my total profit in, like, if I'm doing Marma J near, I don't really care about USD profits, arguably, right? Yeah, you're very welcome. I don't need my profit in USD. I need my profit in near. So this is actually very helpful. Just seeing, okay, well, I did all this work. How much profit did I get? Not really anything, which is fine. It was to be expected. And then our last one here is Marma J small, where we did actually make a tiny bit of profit. Probably we made back a little bit on our gas fees. Yeah, why not? 16 cents in actual arbitrage profit. We initially put in 34 Marma J, ended up with a lot more Marma J. Yeah, all the positions are obviously down, which is to be expected. The market is completely down. If near was up from when I started, it would show up. So we're actually going to close all of these bets. I am in the trading competition for Delta Trade and Marma J. And so I think I need only your top position shows. So I think whatever I create now is what will show on the trading competition. So what I actually want to see now, so I'm going to close all these ref tabs, which I don't need open anymore. Close all these transaction tabs. And then I want to quickly, before I create a new bot, I want to see if I go to the trading competition. Do they not have an actual button for the trading competition? It's just campaign? Interesting. Okay, cool. So campaign, then American reward, then there was an old one, the new one's volume 2. The dates are here. It ends the 25th, so you have about a week and a bit longer to try and compete. So you can see Bean, there's Noram, Slash, there's 3 people. So if you want to trade, there's actually, I don't know how much this stuff is worth, to be completely honest. That's, okay, well, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So 261,000 slush. Oh gosh, I have to add the token. Okay, that's not a good one to check. Bean though, maybe I think there's Bean. Oh, Bean no one's trading. Gear. Oh, lots of gear traders. Is gear about listed? Okay, perfect. So lots of gear traders. If you come first place in the gear trading competition, you will get... Oh, that's actually not bad, right? Like, that's pretty good, I feel like. I mean, my earnings was like 0.03 near in like a week and a half of running my bot. So that's actually not terrible. So I have no clue what gear is. I have no clue anything about it. Not financial advice whatsoever. I'm just saying. That's not like absolutely terrible. They have 10 people, and then 5 gear for 2% APR. And honestly, okay, I'm not going to go there. But when we're going to trading that, we're going to go down to Marma J. We are going to, currently, none of these are live, so I don't really know why it's still showing these. But I'm just going to say customize, like let's just leave all that alone. Like I said, we're going to go 0.69 on the lower limit. Tinker Union, okay. But then, wait, am I looking at the wrong thing? Where they used to have gear staking here? Tinkers, upgrades. Gear, haha, okay. Okay, yes, Tinker Union, they used to have NFT. Okay, I do understand. No, that's perfect, yeah. You're right. Okay, but they're gonna so that's still gonna use for that. Anyway, I'm not gonna wait, gear experiments are coming soon. Cool. So maybe I will get some gear randomly and trade it. Not this week. I don't know enough about it. I gotta talk to people. But it seems like things are happening. I mean, why not have some gear? I guess maybe. Sure, I love that. We're planning to integrate. Okay, we'll integrate Marma J into Marma J Gaming a bit more, which should be fun. Like to get free Titan loot boxes and like airdrops of cool coins and stuff. But yeah, I love how all these I'll call them meme coins. I love how much stuff they're doing. And yes, Clara, honestly, very cool. I think my favorite right now is Shih Tzu because of the whole validator. And I love how they're integrating the base level security and the validator into like fun community engagement. But anyways, for Marma J, the upper limit, I could be rude and just do 0.75, although I don't think it'll hit that. But let's just do 0.75. Keep it really simple. I wanted to do 300 grids last time, but remember, for the math, it's always easier to do like 30 grids or something like that, just for now. Quality per grid, the minimum amount is 1. So I generally just do 1, and it'll show you where your range is. So right now, my range is everything we've seen. It's not going to go above this, it's not going to go below that, but it's going to be everywhere in what we've seen so far. So what it's saying is I have 300 Marma J, I have 150 near. It's saying this would actually work right now. If I add the 0, it'll lag a little bit, but it'll say my actual investment is 117 Marma J, and then 129 near. So in my opinion, I will change the slip rate to 2% again, just to, let it work. I do like the most grid. I think it allows the most opportunities for a trade to go through. Because the sizes are so small, it's almost in... Oh, nice. You stake gear for 30 days. Oh, I think is that in the meme season? Did they win gear? I have no clue. Shih Tzu, Monk, Touched, Black Dragon. We're staking gear in Tinker Union. Share a link if you'd like. I'm not sure if it lets you share links actually. So share it in Telegram if that's easier. So I can, I'd love to learn more about, I have no clue about it. So, not something I've looked into before. But for Delta Trade, again, I like the more opportunities for a trade. It didn't seem more profitable to do less and try and hit the sides. Again, I will try that again. But for now, at least, vault name Marma J 300. Okay, so this is the strategy. I did 0.75 so that hopefully we can keep it here for a bit longer, like maybe a few weeks. And so this is a range that I think, maybe for a few weeks will stay relevant. And so let's create the vault. So it shows you the position size. See, that's most refunded when closed. I don't know about that, because now it's saying 1.1 year for storage, and I don't think I'm getting refunded that much on storage. Okay, so maybe they just aren't staking on Meteor wallet, which is a bit confusing. But I guess they want to separate the projects a bit more, I guess, which might make sense. Yeah, I only started using Meteor wallet recently. I was a good old fashioned Near wallet user for a long time, and then my Near wallet for quite a while after that. But okay, let's see. Interesting though. I think the storage is something I want to look into a bit more. Like, how much storage am I getting back, and how much storage? Because I'm putting 1.1 near in it. That's a lot. That's like $5-6 in storage. So I'm hoping that it actually gets refunded, or whatever. Some of it might not. Like, it has to hold the old data, so that makes sense. Okay, so I do not want to do 30 this time. 300. Maybe we'll do 10 again. In the same range. We have to use the same quantity size. I've realized that 1 works best, and then 2%, which is 10. We'll do the exact same, so we can actually compare against both of them. So one of them had 300 grids. So there was trades happening, I'll show you in a second, but there's so many different steps where trades are happening. And this one has 10 grids. Okay, so really simple comparison. Like this investment, because remember, we're not comparing how much dollars are made. We're comparing the AP, the percent that's earned. And so this is kind of just testing out. We can't increase the size of the trades because Marma J isn't liquid enough. Create Marma J near vault. Oh, that's so interesting. The storage makes sense. Okay, is on how many trades you have to have and save. It's all on chain. That's interesting. I wonder if it needs to. Anyway, it's not going to go there. Way less for storage though. 0.0586. So I would suggest if people are testing this out and trying not to waste near, probably test it with way less grids to start. You probably need at least 20 near worth of tokens maybe to do it. I think I'm going to try and do the minimum one and see what it looks like. I'll do that right now just to show it. So here's the transaction fee. Okay. And so now we'll do, I think 2 grids is the minimum. 1 is the minimum. Maybe this one I'll send 4. So it seems like arguably the minimum investment is around 2 Marma J, right? Just for your 2 grids. So come to maybe 3 weeks of this, you'll have enough for a grid. 3-4 weeks of this. I will still keep it at, they have multiple art. This is actually pretty cool. This project's really cool. I like it. They have their Telegram here, their X account here. Wow. I like it, that's cool. So we're going to call this Marma J Min. We'll go from 6.9 to 7.4 again. It might even be better to do 0.7. Like this is crazy doing just 2. 0.71 and 7.3. Because basically this is just going to sell and buy in that spread over and over again. I do not think it would work very well. And this one's selling 0 Marma J. So that's the actual minimum in near tokens. 1.43 near, and you can technically enter the trading competition. 2 Marma J is the minimum to enter and if one trade goes through, you should earn around at least 0.5 or point something Marma J in that. So there's 81.9 Marma J to go out, so there's quite a bit of Marma J to be distributed. Create vault, and we're coming out with a guide soon as well to help people walk through this. And I know obviously this is going to be edited as well, and so hopefully we can get a clip of some of these Delta trade kind of strategies and such to support the community. But honestly, the documentation for Delta trade is pretty extensive, and it isn't that complicated in the sense of it's kind of personal opinion how you think a coin will kind of stay. You're basically looking for a range though. You're looking for a long-term range, arguably, that you think the tokens will stay in between the token you're trading, and we kind of just want to set some kind of strategy that you think will hit lots of trades and provide you some profit on the buy and sell. Yeah, I mean, again, not financial advice. I'm not really telling anyone to join it. I'm just saying, if you do, that might be, you're not like, you're not doing, TA or any kind of analysis on tokens much. So yeah, you're just kind of looking at a range, setting between that range, and then your range could be like, you could not even think about it. You can go, okay, you know what, down from 0.5 all the way to 1, right? And just keep it at that and just not even think about it. But that's when we go back to capital efficiency. How efficient is the capital that you're investing? And to show that, we will show Marma J 300. So my favorite is the large REMs. There's already been 0.04, so 4 cents in profit already. That's lovely. We can see all, oh gosh, there you go, all the trades. And so the main issue is, anyways, this is the middle, right, where the trades are happening. So there's, the main issue that we're going to have is that there's so many trades, it's hard to know if there's actually any profit happening. So this is just me for fun. I do not really expect real profit to be made here. Even if I ever saw profit on the close history, like, for example, we already traded 10 times since I made this a few minutes ago. Lots of trades going through, actually. That's crazy. So it basically sold down to a certain point. These are all sells. And now, hopefully, if the token price goes back up, right, to 0.73, let's say, it's going to buy all that back. Or, anyways, you know what I mean? It's going to keep buying and selling back and forth. On the details, it's saying I can claim 0 near with 0 real profit. Just sells. So those sells have to also be paired with buys for there to be actual profit, if that makes sense. There needs to be a buy and a sell, or a sell and a buy for there to be profit in the grid bot. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't think the sharing for this works very well yet. Okay, yeah, I mean, it does. It says like, I just receive 0%. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't give that much. It just shows like your profit and puts it in a tweet. But that, let's see what min looks like. So if you do this, if you do the minimum amount, you will have, so yeah, literally it's just saying we're gonna buy at 0.72 and buy at 0.71. And then when it buys one of these, it'll reset a sell at a different spot. There's probably no trades. We'll see if next week anything happens on this. I do not think much will happen. And then Marma J 10 might have some activity, a lot less, right? So it has the buys and the sells split in the middle. Obviously a lot more space between these. And so if we see Marma J being very volatile, this is an actual strategy where I could actually see some profit maybe being generated here. But again, you're going to earn, I mean, some people are earning quite a bit, I guess, on this platform, on other pairs. My total profit is 29 cents. Okay, so, but as you can see, the total profit of everyone on the entire platform is only $46. So, do that what you will. This is, a lot of this is just for testing and you know, seeing how things work out. So it's not really investment advice, it's just educational showcasing. I think it took quite a while. We didn't really even get much into MetaPool today, which is totally fine. We already got our rewards from last week and nothing much has changed. I just kind of want to quickly showcase that. I'm a bit, so previously it was showing rewards in order. Oh, yeah, in order of how many each project had. So 2.5 million, but then you'd see like the next highest one, 869,000. Then you see 742, then you see 693. Instead, it's a random order, which is actually a bit confusing in my opinion. It does seem to have more of the higher proposals at the top, right? Like I don't see any zeros at the top. And I kind of see like, but like there's a 3,000 above 100,000s. I'm not, maybe it's because there's more stuff filled out in their profile. Maybe more people are looking at it. I don't really know. It would be awesome if there was a search bar though, which I would love to have a search bar just to, and like selecting which grant round should be at the top. So right now you have to scroll through all of these grants to get to the bottom. And I guess maybe you could search here. Yeah, you're searching past results only. So yeah, again, you can't search current grants. You can only search past results. So Marma J should come up. It did not. That's actually a bit weird. Let's see. Grant round 2. Marma J. So let's see. Marma J. But let's see if we add the $sign in front. Nope. So search doesn't seem to actually work. But in my opinion, the search should be at the top. There's quite a bit of space actually for a search. And there's quite a bit of space for a drop down to search which grant round. So it seems pretty inefficiently placed. It's kind of a lot to always have to scroll down here. And this should be all moved up. But anyways, you can scroll down. You can find the proposal that I've been shilling hard. Not really that hard to be fair, but the Near Antigua DAO initiative. The initiative is generally to create some guides to help people onboard locally onto Metapool, get involved with governance, voting, very MPIP initiatives, development, and also to have an event to kind of celebrate and educate in person afterwards. So it seems like the proposal should get approved, without things changing too much. The proposal would need one, based on the amount asked, the value asked was 1.5 thousand USD. And so based on that, they would need 1.5% of the votes, if that makes sense. And so it seems like with 5% of the current votes, it would be approved. So congrats to Near Antigua so far. Again, early congrats. Still 13 more days of voting. So if anyone here has any voting power, please make sure to vote. Not necessarily for Near Antigua. Please make sure to go through the list, use your voting power on NPDAO, and vote for an initiative if you have the time or the chance. The one issue with voting on grants is you do have to come back every month and update your votes. Voting with validators, generally, you can set your vote and leave it alone for a long time and keep accumulating your rewards. You can always split your votes, put some of your NPDAO towards validators, and put some of your NPDAO voting power towards grants. Personally, I put all my voting power towards grants because I think it's the coolest thing happening in the Near ecosystem currently. Allowing community members to vote and distribute grant funding to other community members is awesome. And the NDC tried it, for example. It didn't work out very well. I think NPDAO is at least doing a better job with the NDC, which is saying quite a bit since the NDC did have quite a bit of support behind it. And anyways, please make sure to vote for an initiative here. It seems like it moved again. Yeah, it seems like it's every time I refresh the page, it's random, which is again very confusing for me. Like I have a very hard time. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in the same spot. No, that got moved for sure. Yeah, now it's way further. Yeah, okay. So every time I refresh the page, it rejumbles the grants. Hopefully that changes and they update that soon. But that's the way it is for now. So I already voted. So if you go to My Votes and you go to Votes over here, so lock position shows the positions you have open. I'll unlock in I think I should start unbonding soon. Anyways, and my votes here are for the June 2024 grant from the Near Antigua team. I wish it didn't say this. Very interesting. I think we have to update that. Yeah, anyways, that honestly is a lot about the Marma J token and the majority of what I wanted to speak about today. I've been sending out 0.819 Marma J. I guess that's dropped in value by quite a bit for 819, about $3. Mainly to help people get started in interacting with fungible tokens on Near for the most part. whether it's refinance, whether it's Delta Trade. Those are the two main ways for now. I will be digging in a little bit more into Marma J Gaming. So we're just gonna play Crypto Heroes, actually. Just get straight into it. So Crypto Heroes is a game managed by the Marma J Gaming ecosystem. So marmaj.org/gaming gets you to the page. And so whoever wants to kind of take a look, feel free. Honestly, if you really think that you want to contribute in the future, hit this contribute button. You can play the games, leave feedback on GitHub as issues, and you can earn Marma J tokens for helping us make the games better. But anyway, if you like Pixel Party, honestly, not one of my priorities right now, but it does exist. We do manage the project, and you can engage with it. Technically, you can buy a frame, you can edit the frame, you can have another account edit your frame for you, and you can sell your frame. That's kind of all it is for now. We're hoping to at least add more perks to frame owners in the future as a main update. Pixel Pets allows you to kind of it's a Pokemon-ish based game, allows you to gather, you're very welcome, Deadbar. It allows you to gather pets, battle them 3 versus 3 in an automated battling environment, kind of like Pokemon, but 3 at a time. Crypto Heroes allows you to have 3 different heroes, but you take one at a time, you enter a dungeon, and you're able to kind of try and beat the dungeon boss, get the loot box reward, forge loot, get better armor and better weapons, and eventually beat the hardest road to eventually win the weekly raids with your team. You can have up to 7 other members, raid against raid bosses, and then earn pixel tokens every week. And then Chain Team Tactics is actually my favorite game. It just needs lots of work. I can show you guys how it works in a bit, but the main game that I usually engage with is Crypto Heroes. There's actually a call going on. Actually, I totally missed the call 40 minutes ago, I think. Yeah, there was a call going on 40 minutes ago in the Marma J Gaming Telegram channel. I will share that Telegram channel for those that want to take part. I will also be talking about Marma J Gaming on these Monday streams, and that's probably the last topic I'll be adding in for now. Anyways, I don't like that you have to approve transactions to log out of applications. That seems very weird to me. I feel like we need to fix that on the Marma J Gaming side, but there's another Meteor also does that. It's a very weird user interface. In my opinion, there's no need for me to have my private key to log out. I do see why that might not be the case, right? Maybe you don't want someone logging out of your stuff. Maybe you want to keep your stuff on somewhere. And there's bugs on this page as well. Logging out is a hassle. It usually does work. Or is this still a bug? Sorry, I thought this was fixed. It might not be fixed. I'm hoping it is. While we're waiting though, I will log in to Choking Tactics and show a little bit of that. I won't be able to log in with Clothing Up Unfiltered, but I should. Yeah, it seems like. Anyways, I should be able to log in with these accounts. So let's send this first, 0.819 NT. See, that makes it hard. You don't have a near.social profile set up, but your account does exist. I'm gonna drop social.near. Is that? Oh no. Sorry. I'm gonna drop near.social. Feel free to go there. That's not even the full link. I'll be nicer to people. Feel free to go here. Feel free to. Okay, so you know what? To be fair, I also haven't done this on this page. I'm terrible. Am I logged? I am logged in. Why isn't it letting me edit my profile from here? That's actually very weird. But I hope it was letting me do it. But it won't let you edit it from the profile page anymore. So I'll also drop this. link. And maybe next week we can do this together. It's been like an hour and a half, I think, so far. It's been a pretty long, an hour and 40 minutes, long stream. So I'll probably try and end the stream soon. But at least I can do, clearly the dev, like unfiltered maybe, right? You can upload images. You can put up, markdown maybe here. I'll put, go to YouTube. Chloe the dev unfiltered YouTube. Okay, so we can find the channel. I don't think I have enough followers yet to get my own @ so feel free to follow me on YouTube or subscribe. Yeah, subscribe on YouTube. Oh, I have 200 subscribers. Man, where's my link then? I should have a share link. Where is it? I think they give you a better share link. Share channel. Share channel? Here you go. So yeah, I have my own share link now because I have so many. I don't like using the whole the end stuff, just like them tracking me everywhere. But here you go. Let's go to my profile. Let's go as website. Let's just do this. Telegram. Let's put in the Marma J research channel. Copy share link. And then for this, you have to delete all these extra links here, but that's fine. GitHub, we're going to leave blank. Twitter, I guess I'll do dev. Tags, I don't really want to, let's do learner. Sure, just for fun. Yeah, simple one. About Mondays at 10 a.m. EST. YouTube. Oops. That's not the right one. And we could even make it we can use Markdown. So, for example, I can just make it look pretty and do that. And it gives you you can see what's happening on the right-hand side. But, so now, when it's on YouTube, you can even use emoticon. So, 3 hearts, emoji, right? Just copy, paste. And then oh gosh, folded hands. Yeah, usually a darker skin tone. Copy. There you go. Mondays at 10 a.m. on YouTube. Perfect. I could do an actual image. And just save this image. Where am I saving it? Downloads, channels, just put Chloe head, save image as Chloe banner, oops, head, and then we come back here, we upload a profile picture, Chloe head, upload an image, Chloe banner. And there you go. It didn't look perfect, but save profile. And there you go. Now I have a profile. Generally, when I'm distributing the Marma J tokens or any tokens, it's always a bit helpful to know that you're a real person. So from .tg accounts, you can still set up your near.social. I'm definitely going to start not sending the Marma J to people who don't have. So every Monday, I'll be streaming same time, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll be distributing some Marma J generally every week, just for fun, educational purposes. Main way to engage is Ref Finance or Delta Trillion, like we've discussed. But anyways, sadly, I can't share Marma J Gaming, but there was a call about an hour ago in the Marma J Gaming Telegram that did show Marma J Gaming. So hopefully the call has already been, the recordings hopefully already shared. Video links. Here you go. And I can share that specifically. gonna end the stream there. Thank you everyone for coming on, and hope you all have a great rest of your weeks, and hopefully see you on Friday for a stream as well. Thank you everyone for coming out. Much appreciated.